Hey guys, it's Chrissy Kressler. How's everybody doing? I've missed you guys oh so much. You have no idea. So these last couple of days have been eye-opening to say the least. So I actually have a little confession to make. You guys ready for it? So today I made a video and I haven't shared it, and I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to share it. It was because I'm like, I don't know. It was really raw and really real. And maybe at some point I will, just because maybe it might reach somebody and touch somebody. But guys, today was one of those mama slash boss mom type days where when I woke up, I was like, okay, last night was a little rough going through some emails, and I thought, no, it's going to be a good one. It ended up totally derailing. And I made a video today while I was driving my car, which is a big no-no. I know that. And I did not need millions of people to tell me it's a big no-no. I already know. But I was needing to just break loose and get a little bit of time. Making these videos actually kind of helps me. And I feel like to be a better person, because one of those things that I keep telling you guys all the time is I know that there are tons of mamas out there struggling and trying to find routine and trying to make things work. And it's not easy, at all. You are not alone, sister. I am with you. But the biggest thing that I've realized today through a little bit of self-evaluation, and after making that crazy video that I've not shared yet, and then also after talking to a dear friend of mine and coming back to the house, took a drive and just kind of I came to some eye-opening things. Okay, so I've told you guys before, I've got 6 kiddos. 5 are doing the school stuff right now. 1 is still 4, so not there, but we do activity books and fun stuff when we can because he thinks it's cool too. But the whole dynamics of doing this homeschool stuff has challenged me as a mom. I don't know if anybody can relate, but I'm to the point right now where I didn't sign up to be a homeschool mom. I've never wanted to be. I commend all of you that are. Kudos to you. Give me, let me know who you are, and I'm going to shout you out because I love you. You're my hero. But I didn't sign up for this gig, and I'm a very independent, hardworking person, and I always put others first, and I always want to help other people, but it's taking me to a whole nother level with being at home and doing my best to help my kids. And one of the things that I'm learning is, yeah, I might be great at solving problems. I've been told that for years. Oh, you're a good problem solver. Okay, great. But at the same point, there are things that hit me that are what is going on? What direction am I coming from? Am I okay? Am I going to lose my mind? Should I curl in a ball and cry somewhere? Should I chug a bottle of wine? Do I walk down the street? How can I handle this? But you always know you got to come back to it, right? You've got to come back to it. But that me time and that self-evaluation time is probably one of the most important things you can do. And because I'm that go-getter and I always want to help other people, I struggle with that. I put other people before me. And now through life, I've realized that I've got to take that little bit of time, because for me to be the best me that I can be to other people and for other people, I have seriously have to take those small bits of time of what I need to get my head straight again, and to really be able to hone in on the problem at hand, and to be able to put my all into that and my best foot forward to be that change in whatever's happening, right? So I had to do that today. I had to do a little self-evaluation, kind of I didn't cry. I was more pissy. Excuse my language. But I was. I just was ugh. Because one thing that I've learned, and this is really huge because this comes to raising kids, you can be the mom, right? But you're not the kid. And it comes to a point where you literally cannot make that kid do things a certain way. Now, meaning, this is where I'm coming from. Yes, some things you can't, right? But other things you can't. So growing up, when I was in school, I was an only child. And like, that's all I knew. I didn't have like siblings to argue and fight with, or somebody that, was not doing as well in school, or to compare myself like, oh, well, they don't work hard, so why should I, right? No, I was the only child. So I just did my all at all times. I really liked school. I know, weird. I got really good grades, but I worked hard for them. It didn't come easy, but I was proud of myself for that, if that makes sense. And that's who I was. But not all my kids are like that. They're just not. And I'm coming to terms. I'll be honest with you. I'll be brutally honest with you. I have not come to full terms yet that when a child is told to do this with schoolwork, that they just don't do it. Like, they will hoe and hum and take their pens and just and take toilet tissue and rip it up, and they'll just be doing everything else, laying on the chair. Like, just do the darn work. It's not that hard, right? But I'm not them. And to me, that grade and getting that done and knowing that I can move on and do something else is important. And it always was when I was growing up. But to some of my kids, it's just not. And I'm trying to learn and develop ways that help them to understand that there are going to be things in life that you don't want to do. And you're going to be at your job someday, or you're going to own your own company someday. And there are going to be things that you don't want to do, but you're going to have to do them. They're not going to be an option. And so you might as well do them right, do them at your best, and then be done. And then it's done. And then you move on to something that is more of something you want to do. But getting this through 5 children's heads, we're having fun. That's all I'm going to say. We're having fun, ladies and gentlemen. So, moral of my whole video today is to let you know that self-evaluation and time and looking to things in a different light and taking time to walk away to breathe and recharge is so important. Because once again, just like this whole I don't get why they don't do certain things, I'm not fully there yet, but at least I feel better off today by taking that little bit of time and to kind of self-evaluate and understand that I'm not the best at this homeschool gig, but I know I'm certainly not the worst. And I know I'm not the best mama, but I'm certainly not the worst, and I'm doing the darndest and the best that I can. And I know that at least that challenges are going to come, but how we view them in this house, is just different, of how we're looking at things and how we're taking things. So yeah, it was one of those days. And this video today is kind of really raw and letting you guys know that these unforeseen times are really helping us, I truly believe, to become a better person in so many areas that we never thought we were ever, I never thought I was going to be a homeschool mom, ever going to see. But guess what? I didn't have a choice. It happened. It's happening. And the idea is to just hit it full force, do the best that I can, put my best foot forward, and keep working on taking that time for me to breathe, relax, and embrace who I am, so that through this journey, we all come out as better individuals and a better family, because I truly believe that. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll be on soon. I'll probably have some more to go along with this topic later this week. So much love, guys.